Hi students, welcome to my channel. Today I am discussing about formation of glycoside. For example, I am taking here alpha D glucose, alpha D plus glucopyranose. You can take beta D plus glucopyranose also. We will get the same product. Reason, already we know what is alpha D-glucopyranose. This OH group is opposite to this cyclic oxygen, that is alpha D-glucose. Now in acidic medium it is react with the methyl alcohol, then it form alpha D plus glucopyranoside. Actually here I given how to write its name, glycoside. In this pyranose, this form O's, here I wrote here OSE, drop E, add IDE, oside. That's what it is called alpha D plus glucopyranoside. Alpha indicating here hydroxy group opposite to the oxygen in cyclic, and next D indicating in Fischer reaction electronegative group at the fifth carbon, OH is right side, that is D. This plus indicating here that chiral compound rotate the plane polarized light toward the right side, that is dextro. This is glucose. Pyranose means 6-membered ring, and this is O side means it is glycosidic form. So this is beta form. Same OH is down, it means opposite to this oxygen alpha. If OH is in this equatorial position, same side to this oxygen, then that is called beta. So now it is beta form. This is alpha form. Alpha D plus glucopyranoside, beta D glucopyranoside. In this whole structure, only at hemiacetal only change remaining properties as it is. You can just observe here. Only hemiacetal, or this is anomeric carbon, and this anomeric carbon only the changes occur. Just observe anomeric carbon. What is the hemiacetal structure? So just observe here, I given in general organic chemistry what is hemiacetal. This any one of the carbon bonded with the one hydroxy group, another ether form, that is called hemiacetal. If both are ether form, then that is called acetal. And in some books also it is given as a ketal, but nowadays it is removed this ketal form. According to IUPAC, we have to use only acetal. If ketone form, that is ketol. If aldehyde form, acetal. But the keto formed compound also now we have to pronounce as acetal, because ketol is nowadays it is some lectures are using that word, but according to IUPAC we have to use acetal form only. Next, what is a glycoside? Glycoside definition I given here. Glycosides are acetal. Acetal means at this carbon both are ether form. Observe here, this is OCH3 ether form, this alkyl group. So at this anomeric carbon both are OR position is there. That's why glycosides are acetal with the alkoxy group. These are alkoxy group bonded to anomeric carbon. This is called anomeric carbon, already represented. This is anomeric carbon, anomeric carbon. At anomeric carbon, alkoxy groups are present both. That is called glycoside. It will already be cyclic form. So one of the group is OR. Alkoxy group is bonded to anomeric carbon, that is called glycoside. OR bond is there. Keep in mind that is glycoside. Next, that mechanism I given here. This alpha D glucose in acidic medium H plus take by this OH, then it is formed OH2. Already oxygen having two bond, extra bond is came, that's why it is plus. So actually OH group is not good leaving group, that's why we are converting into good leaving group with the acidic medium. Then it is OH2, it is good leaving group, it is eliminated. Keep in mind only at anomeric carbon only changes are the remaining carbons are as it is, there is no change. So this will eliminate, then here minus H2O, and next next one, and this one reversible reaction. When it is formed carbocation, when it eliminated here carbocation form, so this carbocation undergo resonance. This resonance symbol, these are equilibrium symbol. So this lone pair will come here and it form double bond. So this is planar carbocation. This planar carbocation, at carbocation one vacant orbital will be there. That's why I wrote this vacant orbital. This is p orbital. This p orbital here, if you take the second one, methyl alcohol, it may attack from the up, it may attack from the down. That's why if attack from the up, then this product will form. If attack from the down, then this product will be formed. So, and here also all reactions are reversible. So now methyl alcohol attacked here, then this is up. It means equatorial position. If it is attacked from the down, then this is axial position. So this CH3OH, it is positive charge. Oxygen form 3 bond when it is positive charge. Then this eliminated Cl, this Cl will be attacked here. Cl means this nucleophile takes H plus, then it is eliminated as HCl. Here also we can write HCl. So here also it is downside attack, then Cl minus take the H plus and eliminated HCl. So we are getting here two forms. One is beta form, another is alpha form. These two names here already given. Alpha D plus glucopyranoside. This is alpha form. This is alpha form. This is beta form. So this is beta D plus glucopyranoside. This is about the glycoside formation. But keep in mind a small difference is there. What is the small difference? For example, this is glycosidic ether. But if this reaction takes place in presence of Ag2O and methyl iodide, then what will be happen? So what is the difference between the anomeric alkoxy and other carbon alkoxy group, that you have to observe now. Now this reaction is carried out methyl iodide and Ag2O, this is the base. In presence of this is taken as an excess, methyl iodide taken as an excess. When it is taken excess, then all these one convert into CH3, this is also CH3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here also CH3, OCH3 and CH3. So at all hydroxy groups are converted into their alkoxy form. It means these are ether. This is alpha form, this is beta form. Keep in mind, if you take hydrolysis reaction in acidic medium, this is hydrolysis, H3O plus aqueous acid, then this bond only will be affected, remaining this alkoxy will not be affected. How many are there? These 4. So this in here also 4. These are normal ether. This is acetal ether. So this acetal ether will be affected. This normal ether will be affected if strong acids like HI, HBr, if it is present, that time only these are affected. You may learn in ether chapter reaction with the concentrated H and dilute HA. So that time only these ethers will be affected, and this normal, so these are normal ether group. This acetal ether will be affected, and we will get here OH. Remaining these are ether part will be remain same. Here also remaining part will be same. There is no change. hydrogens I am not represented here, just observe. So this alpha and beta acid and hemiacetal form, because it is hydrox and it is ether form. Hydrox and ether form, these are hemiacetal. But keep in mind this acetal form, or sorry, that is glycosidic bond will do not undergo mutarotation, because individual of any one of the alpha glycoside and beta glycoside dissolve in water, it will not convert into alpha and beta at equilibrium mixture. That's why glycoside will not, it means glycoside nothing but acetal form will not undergo mutarotation. So once again I am telling here, this is all groups, hydroxy groups are bonded with the ether. Now I am just taking this alpha glycoside, this acetal form, if beta or alpha, this is now alpha glycoside, these do not undergo mutarotation, and it also do not show, it means tollens and failing reagent reaction. It means it gives negative test, not gives the positive test. That's why this acetal form is non-reducing sugar. Keep in mind, because in many competitive exams they are asking question which of the following shows the mutarotation, which of the following is non-reducing sugar or reducing sugar. Hemiacetal form is there, that is will show mutarotation and it gives a positive tollens and failing test. If acetal form is there, do not give the tollens, failing reagent, positive test, and do not show mutarotation. Thank you very much.